So welcome to the June Patreon video. A little bit of extra behind the scenes access to what we've been up to this month. What have we been up to? Oh my, so much. If I look really tired right now, it's because we just finished King Lear. There are a lot of things to talk about. So, because we had a workshop for in preparation for Much Ado. We had our little publicity stunt that we did going around playing the playhouses. And then we had King Lear. So, yes, it's been a busy month. So, starting out with talking about the fun and games we had at our workshop and playing the playhouses. So, this is me at the very beginning of Sunday, the 19th of June, which is going to be our pre-Much Ado workshop at the Cockpit, and then an afternoon of this adventure of playing the playhouses. So this is a bright idea I had as a way of raising, I don't know, interest, raising a bit of profile, and hopefully raising a bit more money for Much Ado by doing this little, I don't know, stunt, for want of a better word. We're going to go from the Cockpit, which is an appropriate place to start, it occurs to me, although sadly not the historical Cockpit. We're going to go from the Cockpit, where we're starting this morning. We're going out to the Red Lion, where we're picking up a few more company members to play with us along the way. And then we are going to be doing a scene which is, well, with the exception of the Red Lion, because people only know one play that was performed there, and that doesn't exist. We're going to do a scene from Cues Only, from a play performed on that site, in the street outside, and we're going to be shouting about it on social media. So that's one of the things you're going to hear about next. I just got on the tube, and I already want some chocolate. It's going to be a busy day. Hello. How are you feeling about Much Ado at the moment?
Broadly terrified. I'm assuming it'll all work out because it always does, but I have no idea what's going to happen, and so scared.
Yes, but it's going to be fun today, isn't it?
Oh yes, totally.
Yes, totally. And Larissa, I'm going to pounce on you now. Now, this is your first time playing in person with us. Not to put any pressure on you. How are you feeling, sweetheart?
Really excited, but incredibly nervous. I know my lines, but I've just not had a chance to practice, obviously, with other people. So it's going to be a big kind of, oh, you're going to say that line like that. Oh, that's my cue. No. But excited, can't wait.
Which is pretty much what it's always like,
Yeah. Might have a few lines.
That's absolutely fine. Well, that's why I'm around.
It's going to be great.
It is.
You've had like a warm-up.
Hello, producer.
Hello.
You're new.
I am.
Yes, you're Hannah, and you're new. What do you make of all this?
I think it's going to be wonderful. I'm very excited.
Yeah, she has to say that, but no.
I have to. I'm literally paid to say that. I am very excited.
What you say? That's what you have to say.
Oh, how am I feeling? I am excited and scared. In equal measure, I think. It's going to be nice to be back on an actual stage again.
Past experience.
So how are you feeling about Much Ado, Geoffrey?
Yeah, very optimistic. I think it's wonderful we're doing it out of doors. I love playing out of doors, as long as we're loud enough.
Oh, well, they're loud enough, darlings. We'll have Derry here later. He'll get us loud enough.
Your spine a little wriggle around. You may want to think that you're giving circles with the tailbone. You can do both directions. And this time you're going to let the breath drop into the body and then the idea of rolling the sound around inside your body. And then from it, releasing, and you might feel that your back and your legs can sink down a little bit as you're reaching up to the floor, and you're opening out the side of the body. Have a look at where your fingers are going, and take a deep breath into the middle of the body, into that space that's being opened up, and then let the arms drop with the breath. And then lengthening up through the other side, up to the fingertips, looking at where the fingertips are going, stretching. Constant you are, but yet a woman. And for secrecy, no lady closer.
for I will believe thou wilt not utter what thou dost not know. And so far will I trust thee, gentle Kate.
Oh, how so far?
Not an inch further. After you, Kate.
I'm going to fan myself,
All right,
actually.
you found yourself at all. How's it going there? How do you feel about July the 3rd?
I'm feeling quite excited about it, actually. Yeah, I really am. And yeah, I can't wait to see what we all, end up doing, how we approach our characters and stuff, and how we're going to move the space. Because, the workshop this morning was really an eye-opener. Using the words these and thous, and the movement it makes you have, if you can keep it in there. Because, as actors, we're always thinking all the time, am I doing the right thing? But actually, you don't have to think too much with Shakespeare, do you, really?
About July the 3rd, Valentina? Oh, is that the face?
Yes, very good, very confident. Yeah, but fine.
Okay, so this is the day of King Lear. Behind me in the conservatory, we have our pre-show prep going on. I'm going to try and grab a few little snippets from that as we go along. But here are some reactions to how the play went. And that's a bit weird because it hasn't happened yet.
Hello, my name is Aliki Chappell. It's the day before Shakespeare's Q script King Lear, and I've been experimenting with how to do the blinding for the Earl of Gloucester. So I usually use a kind of cheap stage blood that's made out of coffee or gravy granules and red currant jelly, but it turns out that stuff stings like nobody's business, so I'm not going to use it. I do have some proper professional stage blood. I think I'm going to use that in combination with like classic clown makeup, water-based makeup. I've got some sponges. I'm going to combine the two. And I think also, since I have vitiligo, I'll probably put mascara on my eyebrow and around my eyelashes. As you can see, they're really very white. Maybe you can see. Okay, never mind that bit. But I'm really excited for this, and I think this is an effect that's going to work really well on Zoom. I'm very pleased. I'm looking forward to King Lear tomorrow, and yeah, hope that was interesting. Bye.
And don't tell anyone, but here's a little thing that I videoed while they were preparing this morning.
You do that again?
Yes, please. Could we do that again from the same place in position and text? And yeah, now that the camera's in place, just be aware of making things visible for us. The slash is going to over camera rather than not below, above. Yes, so that he can duck it.
Okay.
If it were going below, we'd think it's at the neck
Fair enough.
or stomach. Okay.
I'll try your custard, or my bellow be the harder. She'll be plain with you. Sorry, still home here. She'll pick your teeth, sir. Come, no matter your fines.
And then you say, "Yep."
I know thee well, a serviceable villain, as duteous to the vice as thy mistress, as badness would desire.
Hello. So this particular backdrop might look somewhat familiar if you've been watching the online King Lear that we have just finished, and I mean just finished. Just a few moments ago, the stream ended, and so I'm just checking in. So I got to play Albany, and I had a little role as Chicklade in this one, as the old man who turns up, and it's really interesting. I mean, it always is really interesting. This is just such a fascinating way to engage with the script. But what was lovely for me today, because Albany is actually, he receives an awful lot. I found out with at the end of the play today that most of what I'm doing in that last scene is listening, and and just sort of feeling the horror of what's happened and the various things being reported, the various deaths going on. In a way, it was a bit of a gift, because just listening and simply responding. Yes, there are some lines, there are some things that I'm doing, but it really drives home how powerful the writing is when I can just listen to the text coming in fresh and let it affect me. It was, yeah, quite an experience. So, anyway, very valuable. Now I need some food.
So that was an epic afternoon. I've often made jokes about playing Lear. You know, I've said if I was a man, I'd be playing Lear. Which is a sort of thing, you know, middle-aged female actors say. But anyway, here I am, thanks to Lizzie and Shakespeare Shakespeare. And it is a massive, massive role. And the speeches are all amazing. The language is amazing. And the opportunities to sort of go, you know, starkers and bonkers are quite amazing. And what I really noticed, like I didn't get much time off in this one, but I did notice how brilliant all the other roles are. I mean, it's always been my favourite play, really. Always seemed quite modern in the stuff families can do. And yeah, poor old Oswald. We had lots of jokes about poor old Oswald. All he did was try to be nice to the boss. So I hope everyone enjoyed it as much as I did.
This is where the magic happens for the next few weeks before I actually am moving again. So I keep the YouTube link up here so that I can see how it's playing. And on this one I have script and Zoom window. And then all my props, spoons. This was a really fun one for me to get to be the baddie. And now my teeth look really clean because I decided for foaming at the mouth from being poisoned. So I used toothpaste. I frothed that up to give that vibe. I hope it worked. I couldn't really see because I was dead. But yeah, that was fun.
So, all done with King Lear. That was an awful lot of fun. I am knackered. It's quite fun being Edgar because I get to be part of the literal madness, but unlike Lear, I don't actually intentionally lose my mind, I just fake it. But it was quite magical because I hadn't got to practice the script as much as I normally would, but because of the madness, you get to improv and explore so much more. So, sometimes getting the meaning wrong helped me get the meaning more right, because it came out the wrong tone or in a strange way or pronunciation, because I'm a bit dyslexic, and that added to the madness of the character, which was great fun, and created a huge contrast between Edgar when he's himself and when he's in his various disguises. Also, never underestimate the huge fun of a dramatic reveal, even if it's just snapping off a Velcro Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mask. Wonderful fun. Thank you very much, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Well, I hope that was fun. That's the end of this month's video. I hope there were some interesting insights there for you. Prompter's Corner has been insanely busy this month, but you already know just about all the stuff that we've been doing. I can only say that I also have in pre-production another in-person show for the 4th of September, which is a charity show we're going to be doing in North London. More on that next month. And we are, of course, in pre-preparation for our next live online show, which will be Cymbeline on the 24th of July. Gosh, I nearly said June. Anyway, wishing you all a very happy month of July, and we'll speak to you at the end of next month.